Good afternoon, everyone. Well, how many students in this classroom are still not in the line list, the line group? Raise your hand. 1, 2. Okay, please join the, because let me have. 1 minute, please. Let me show you the QR code. Oops, where is the QR code? Okay, sorry, I forgot where is the, let me show you. Please scan the QR code here. Yep. Because the most important announcement I will release on the QR code. On the line group. Okay, and now after 2 weeks of the kind of consideration, I divided the students into 4 groups here. And from today, yes? Okay, number 3 or number 2, which you like, just join them. Can you see your name here? Because I try to enlarge the text. The text is here. 3, okay, here. And during the break, please write down your name here, okay? And remember, let me read the grading policy again, because I think it's important to every student. And in the beginning, we had 33 students who enrolled in this class, but actually only 20 was showing in this classroom, okay? And here, I updated the grading policy yesterday. First of all, interaction or group discussion, that is 0% of the score. So because I emphasize that only encouragement, no punishment, no enforcement. I try to encourage every student to say something during the class. That's my job. That's my duty. And for example, I will ask a question. For example, please show the health food from your country, and you will type that from the collaboration Google Drive. Then show you, for example, the group 1, the member 1 to answer the question. The next question will be the number 3, number 4 student, and the next 2 questions will be the number 5 member. And I hope every student can say something. What is say something here? To answer or to ask questions. What is to answer question? I think you are familiar with this kind of model. But ask questions. Sometimes we can judge a student about the kind of smartness or the kind of consideration or maturity from the question he or she asked. And try to ask question, but don't be afraid to ask any question. You can ask me, but most situations, I'm not sure the answer. Forgive me. Okay. The second one, share important issues or news. You can, when in your turn, you can say, recently I read a news from Europe. The food safety organization announced something like something, and I would like to share this information to all classmates. Okay, that's good. That's good. Or you can share your consideration, opinions, or ideas. For example, the food allergy is an important issue in Europe, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, America, but not in Taiwan. However, you will go to US for your next 2 year study. You need to think about that kind of issue. And for example, in my opinion, in Taiwan, there are more and more tourism from international, any kind of country. However, we need to establish a kind of allergy labeling or allergy warning message for them. My idea is blah, 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 blah. Is it okay? So I try to encourage it. I hope every student in every class, you can share your ideas, your answers, your questions. The minimum requirement, there are two requirements. The first one, you speak at least one sentence. For beginners, maybe it's a kind of a difficulty, but at least my requirement is, my requirement on you is at least one sentence. If you can speak for 3 minutes, it's good. It's good. I will stop you. No, it's enough. It's enough. And the second requirement is, please speak easy English. Otherwise, I may not understand what your expression, because my listening comprehension is big trouble. Believe me. Okay. Okay. Now, any student to this kind of policy have any question or suggestion? Raise your hand. Is it okay? Okay. Good. Let's go ahead. And the second is about attendance. Attendance is, according to the KNU policy, we need to check the student every week. And according to the IHP policy, student, if the attendance is less than 2/3, he or she will be failed. Okay, the command is from Dr. Chen. We follow the rules. I'm a teacher. I follow the rules from Director Chen. Is it okay? And I will take a roll call for every student and check it once, take 1 mark, check it twice, 2 marks, and up to 12 marks. Is it okay for everyone? If you say, okay, if I show here, then I accumulate for 13 or 14 times, can I be absent for a while? It's up to you. We are in higher education. We are not in high school. It's up to you. It's up to you. But however, I encourage everyone to stay here until the end of the semester. And the second one, oral presentation with slides, is required. It's about 60% of the grade. Any questions? But every student, you have only 3 to 6 minutes. You need to say something within several slides. I will tell you how to do that. And I plan to have that about the week 16, week 17, or even the last week, week 18. I will show you the details and come back. And the item 11.4 is about digital notes. It's optional. Optional, it means you can do that as you want. You don't need to do that if you don't like it. Is it okay? I clearly express that only the first one, attendance. The second one, oral presentation with slides. Thus, you need to write something on the slides. Is it okay? Okay. Someone not okay? Is it okay? Any problem? Please let me know. I try to show skills, to teach some knowledge and inspire students instead of stress students. It makes no sense. And the number 5, translation or creative works, because I will show you some academic posters we published. 2 students and we did that last year. Okay, and this one is 5%. It's optional. If you want to get higher score, you can do this and this. For example, let me explain digital notes. Digital notes, generally students taking notes on the class, but just by a pen and a paper notebook. However, we are in the digital era. We need to do something different. For example, the Ministry of Education in Taiwan, they are always playing this. When I teach drawing, but nobody understands me. Nobody understands me. However, I try to teach this, but behind that is a drawing. Why is drawing? Something creative and digital notes. Don't worry, I will show you how to do that. Okay, any question to the updated grading policy? Is it difficult? I don't think so. Because, for example, this one, the majority is from here, 60% is required. And I just get maybe 3 to 6 slides, no more than 10 slides. And you can stand here, speak for 3, no more than 6 minutes. I think it's a good training. Next semester, I will continue to use this kind of model. Is it okay? And however, the skills, especially the digital notes, the kind of skills, as long as you got it, you can use it in any courses in your daily life, not restricted on my class. Thus, I encourage everyone to take digital notes. I will show you how to do that because maybe this weekend I will record how to operate the digital notes and give you the video. And about the translation of creative works, let me show you here. For non-English native speakers, I think most of you in this classroom are this one. Let me explain it. You can translate documents from WHO or FAO or other organization into your mother language. We did that again. 2 students from our department, we did that last year. Why? Why is it important? Because Taiwan, theoretically, the government should have had translated enough documents like this. However, we didn't see that. It was the truth. And 2 students and we did the work. If any chance, go back to Indonesia, Thailand, you have the advances information translated into your language. It will be a contribution to your country, including Taiwan. That's the work. I said that is creative works, including translation. Because in the first week, a student from my department, she was sitting here. Actually, she joined my team, and 1 year, maybe next May, she will have 2 academic posters and 2 books. That is not a translation. That is brand new created books. Is that okay? And for English native speakers, you can first translate useful information into English. For example, if you find some information in Taiwan that is really useful and you cannot find the information in English, you can do that. Maybe you will ask, there are tons of translation software, you can do that. However, so far, the accuracy is about only 60 to 80%, especially in specific field. For general daily conversation, the kind of English can be translated into different language, close to 95%. That is very good. But for food and nutrition, I observed that only 60 to 80%. The other 40 to 20% is our job. Our job, we need to do that. And I try to share the kind of information with you. Change your milestone. Change your mind. And like this one. Or the other one I know some of you, your English is better than teachers here. We know it. And you can correct the English from those old guidelines because in Taiwan, the government outsourcing the work to some experts or professors at college. But the quality was horrible. If you don't believe it, you can read the file from this book. You can do that. You can do that. I will explain that. Okay. And other work, you can discuss your idea with $1 in advance. For example, $1, I have a good idea. Okay, go ahead. I try to do ABC, then that is a very good job. I can get the kind of training, and that is a big contribution to my country. Good, go ahead. I stand with you. If you need help, please let me know. Is it okay? I know most of you are freshmen, the first year in a college. However, you can do something as long as you believe you can do it. At least I believe you can do it because I did that last year. I will show you that. Okay, any questions? Is it okay? Okay, and then please read this. Okay, I need to explain this. And here is the schema of $1 ambition. Because I modified the document. Before class, you can read the materials and videos. During the class, after the instruction, group discussion, and your speaking is important. And in the future, I will set a way that you can vote the best group of the week. And I don't say I may, I say I might give the prizes to the members of the group, okay? And you can take notes and assignments. At class, you can review that or you can do something interesting. And here is every class. For example, now, this moment, I'm live streaming the video. And if you want to try, you can set your cell phone, switch to the auto translation. You can see the English caption or auto translation into your mother language. You can say that. I will tell you how to do that, and because I was a PhD student in the US, I know the difficulty when my English was not good and my English is not good now. I know that. However, I try to help more students as I can. Thus, you can turn on the English caption because I'm setting the caption and the language is English now. But however, I have no idea why the YouTuber did not set Mandarin as the default language for translation. I have no idea because there are more than 1 billion people, including Taiwan, Hong Kong, China, we speak Mandarin. But I don't know why YouTube didn't say that. But even the population less than Mandarin speakers, for example, Japan, Korean, and the population is less than Mandarin, but you can turn the auto translation. For example, when I watch the NHK news in Japanese, I can turn on auto translation. But I have no idea the accuracy. And Later, I will tell you how to do the website or blogs. And you can see my website actually is a Google Blogger. It's a Google Blogger. And social media, for example, LinkedIn. Or some people read it as linking. It's okay. I will show you how to do the cloud collaboration